Thanks so much for watching on a Wednesday evening. For 27 News at 10, I'm David George. Many times you see concussions, hip and knee injuries, and even an ACL tear when watching a football game. But after Monday night's game between the Bills and the Bengals, cardiac arrest is a growing concern for many athletes. And tonight we have in-depth coverage on this story. 27 Sports reporter Lainey Gerber joins us in studio to break down how the Kansas City Chiefs are reacting to Damar Hamlin's collapse on the field. But first we go to 27 News reporter Jacob Kaufman, who's live in West Topeka, to explain how basic medical training may have saved his life. Jacob?
Yeah, David, following Monday Night Football's scary incident when Damar Hamlin fell to the field after making a tackle is now a good reminder as any on the importance of CPR and how it can save somebody's life. When it comes to going into cardiac arrest, there's not a minute to spare, and that couldn't be any more true for Bills safety Damar Hamlin, who was attended on the field for 19 minutes after collapsing and received both CPR and a defibrillator, because when life and death is on the line, each second is crucial to a person's outcome.
Timing of CPR is really critical to long-term patient outcome. In a cardiac arrest, the heart's not working, so there's nothing to move your blood at all. Chest compressions are in place of that. They're nowhere near as effective as your heart, but it's all the options that we have.
While starting CPR is the first step, the timing in which it's conducted is just as important, because if not done properly, more health issues can start to pop up.
Any sort of delay in chest compression can result in an anoxic brain injury, which is lack of oxygen to the brain. When we run a code in a hospital setting, we try to keep any pauses in our chest compressions to less than 10 seconds.
And it's not just doctors that are certified in this field, firefighters too. In fact, it's not uncommon for them to be the first ones at the scene to help someone who's going into cardiac arrest.
Usually, most of the time, kind of depends where it is in our territory, we will beat the ambulance there and we can get that ball rolling on the CPR for them. You know, the chest compressions, the ventilations, getting them oxygen, stuff like that.
While it's not a call any firefighter wants to get, Free says,
CPR is something that's kind of unlike any other call that you're going to run. You know, sometimes we're successful, sometimes it's just not in the cards for us to be successful that day. However, it is very, very cool when we, get to see that person survived.
Dr. Keithley adds that this is just another reminder on the importance of getting that yearly exam with your primary care doctor and make sure this does not happen to you. And with that being said, I will now send things over to Lainey Gerber, who has more information about the Chiefs and how they are reacting to Hamlin's conditions.
Yeah, thank you so much, Jacob. It's still ringing around the NFL just like it is here. Every day we are waiting for updates on Hamlin's health. Same goes for the players in the league, including the Chiefs. Hamlin is still in the ICU and is still in critical condition. His uncle told reporters in Cincinnati today that Hamlin is improving, and at least it's a little good news that players around the league are holding on to. But for the players, this is a wake-up call that they all knew was a possibility. But now they and us, the fans, know it's more than just wins and stats that are on the line every week.
We go out there every week. And I'm not going to say we take it for granted, but you go out there and you play a game that you love and you just enjoy it. And you don't think about things like that happening. And whenever something like this happens, I think it impacts everybody.
The Chiefs playing the first game since Hamlin's hospitalization on Saturday. Mahomes added it's hard to know how they'll feel when they're playing in it. And that is all barring on what the league decides to do with the remaining schedule. Mahomes, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, and Juan Thornhill all spoke to the media today. All three reiterated that respect for Hamlin's health is a top priority. David, back to you.